Right, so not the Steel Works. Well, in the area, it's a huge area. I mean, I don't know exactly where I am at this particular part, but there's a disused factory there, and I could get a bit of a view to the direction I'm heading. I'll probably put the camera phone on the windscreen again while I have a drive around because there's so much coverage. But in the interim, I'll just show you what I'm seeing at the moment. I'll get out and have a wee look. I think there's a disused building there. What a difference being here like this. Earlier on it was jam-packed with tourists and all sorts, but here it's just nobody around. But I'll show you what I'm looking at here. And just the other thing I was going to point out as well was the trails in the sky as well. Just log it in well and on my video. I've got a good quality phone, so I'm going to just log some of that in also, just from my own records. It's still the 1st of September 2023. So this is disused. So I'm not going to be here too long, but I can't believe I could just get in as easy as this. I mean, wow. It's almost like one of these old adventures and old disused buildings that we go into. We do the exploring old buildings. It's a wee bit like this here. Waste ground. Well, actually, I might have to revise what I'm saying because I don't really know what. There's waste ground a lot, but I can't really claim to say that. It just appears to be. So on here, I wonder if I could show you. Yeah, be careful here because it's quite hazardous. Bit of a difference from where I was earlier. I was at a tourist attraction area, and now look where I am. So I adventure quite a lot of various different things, as you know if you know my channel. I'm quite close to a building here though. So as usual, I'm on my own, so I won't be going in or doing anything crazy like going in any of the dangerous buildings. I mean, I don't have the, like, obviously I would never ever break and enter anyway, but if there was if the door was open and it appears to be derelict, then it's just for curiosity, videos, photos, that's it. It doesn't give us the right to go in obviously, but I'm just curious. Also, I'm actually getting quite close to the building now. So this is just a disused factory. There's quite a lot of the area I want to show you. Well, I want to visit primarily is for my visit, but I'm going to share with you what I'm visiting when I can. But I don't want to be spending too long at one place. So there's not really much to. So that was just a wee brief look. I'm going to get, actually I could probably get up from there, but before I do. So there was I think I read just very briefly there was a big explosion here at the Port Talbot. I wonder if that was the factory that I only just got a very brief, I didn't really get a chance to do it. I was walking along, just had a very brief look at it, and I just wondered. I don't know if it was or not, if it's got anything to do with it, but apparently there was a big explosion. I might have to look into that further, but maybe check it out later. If so, then I'll be careful. There's actually people there in there just hanging about, so I'm going to go through anyway, but I just know we'll be following it. So I'm going up there to have a look anyway. I'll just follow it. Yeah, there was kids hanging in there, teenagers. Just walking through, sitting on that side, my group sitting on that side. It's obvious what they were smoking. One of them goes, says, "You want some?" No thanks, mate. No thanks, mate. It's not for me. Well, they get peace and quiet to do what they're doing there. But yeah, just be wary. Oh wow, look. Yeah, you got to be careful like that. Oh, there's more. I better no film because there's more there. So unparked over there. I didn't particularly be wanting to walk back through that tunnel. I don't want to be raising too many questions, so I'll let you get back. Anyway, I want to get the view of this Port Talbot site, but yeah, just be careful what you're doing when you're out here. I didn't ken this area, not streetwise, but I had my wits about it. I knew what I was doing really. You know, I wouldn't go and put myself in any danger. Assessed the situation before I went any further. But I did do that, so that's why I'm still here at this end of the tunnel with you. But just got to be careful. It took me by surprise. I heard the voices, then I stopped, thought about it, assessed the situation, said right, it's a Friday evening, still light here, it's close to the road. Yeah, I know I'm on. It's a short tunnel, I know roughly how far it is to get to, you know, where I am, roughly how far my car is and where there's loads of people. So I decided that I just got to go continue on through, just mind my business, alright, you know, be polite and if you're saying alright and go off for the, said you want some, I said nah. And just carry on, don't hang about, just you know, I'm not fair in here, so I can't get into any bother, so just be cool. And that's what I did. It's a Friday night, obviously, that I was hanging about, that's the hangout area, so, but yeah, so there's a view of what I'm looking at. That's that factory. Now I don't know, I'm going to have to see, I'll read into more about what the explosion was, where it was. But I'm aiming to get a bit of footage over there. And check by security, you know, I'll get blooming checked by the gangs. Well, there never wasn't any problems whatsoever. Yeah, I don't know, it's like a sixth sense, I guess. I remember in the back in the 80s, I mean, fuck, gangs used to hang about the shops all the time, and it wasn't always easy for, you know, well, I've got to be careful how I put that, but I've lived and done there all my life, and I know about gangs and the way they hang around, but you know, we didn't know that. I mean, it just depends on your ethnic area, and well, it doesn't really depend on that, but because it appeared that it was a different ethnic area at that time, I knew what it was like, you know, with, I mean, they knew me, I get to know them because that's where I was from anyway, but yeah, when you go past gangs, I was used to that when I was growing up anyway, going past shopping centres and schemes, 20, 30 gangs hanging about, so I kind of knew what it felt like doing that. But they were actually a lot younger than me anyway. Doesn't mean a thing, right enough, because it doesn't matter about the age, because it doesn't of them, so I'm not, you know, I'm not making anything of it, but my hairs stand up in the back of your head sometimes, but you just, you know, it's like when I went to London, but I do know, I've got my sixth sense, so, well, I say that, that doesn't mean shit, basically, that's just a load of nonsense. It means bugger all, it just means it, just going for it and hoping that nothing happens, and foolhardiness, but anyway, I won't be on it, I'm not going on about that anyway, but if it's no that, it's the security coming in and wonder what the hell I'm doing, because I go to places that are not necessarily what most tourists would go to. So I can Warren Park, I'm just there, my car's still there, it's not on bricks, but because of the nature of the area, I knew I wasn't going to venture off too far, but I didn't want to go back track through that tunnel again. But besides all that, I just going on a bit, it doesn't really matter. That's what I'm interested in. And that's my car still there. It's not on fire, it's not on bricks. I've not been stabbed or needled or jumped or anything yet. But I mean, look at the time. Look at the weather. Look at where I am. It's close by a road. It's bright. They don't know exactly who I am and what I'm capable of, so they're kind of like, you know, you don't want to put myself in danger, but it's basically foolishness, but never mind. And foolish sometimes. Foolish gets me into trouble, but I'm curious, I just want to get going. But never mind going on about that. There wasn't any problems whatsoever, but just got to be extra careful. So I'm now going towards the harbour side business park. And there's probably a shit ton of cameras here, so I guess with me filming like this, I'll not be long before and questioned by security. Wouldn't surprise me in the slightest. But I'm going to get the dash cam on. I'm not going to go any further because I'm getting away from my car. I'll cover the footage as best I can with the camera on the dash mount, so I could get some footage there for you. Try and get as close to it as I can. Dead long because it's DVLA, Swansea waterfront, Mumble Pier, and the Mumble Village. Lovely place it was. And now Talbot Steel Works, Port Talbot. So I could probably get a car over there and see what's. Yep, there's the blue lights on. I bet that's the police way to come and check me, is it? No, it's not. It's not. I think it was familiar with curiosity. It always got the better of me. But I still somehow managed to not get arrested or get jumped. But anyway, that's quite an interesting sight for me up ahead. And I say I'll try and get a little bit closer if I can and get some footage while I'm driving around the area. Because the number plate will be recognised, they'll know who I am, so facial recognition cameras will be everywhere these days. I'm quite sure they'll know that it's me and not here to do any harm. My intentions here is just for curiosity for me, being here because I want to visit this, I'm interested. Get footage for myself and videos for myself, and I'll share some of them with my viewers on the channel for those that are interested in this kind of stuff, because I find it interesting, so perhaps you might as well. So I had a wee Google research on Google, just typed it in, Port Talbot explosion. I came up with Tata Steel Works. It happened in 2019. So I don't think it was that, where I was at earlier that. I don't think it was that. So I think somewhere over there. Yeah, I'm going to have a wee adventure around here. I wonder how long it'll be before I get questioned by security. I wonder how far I get. No, I don't blame them at all, because all the ones I've come across up to now have been sound. You know, they've been good. They just asked us what I'm doing and been helpful, so that's the job. You know. So yeah. Hang on. Yeah, so Yeah, when I was on about that sixth sense shit, that just meant that I heard the voices. It sounded like they were teenagers, like, you get the feeling, you know, if they're up to any. I glimpsed them first, but I had switched off the camera. I saw them just sitting, and the noise they're making, they wouldn't like, they were chilled out, just sitting in the corner, and they were doing what they were doing, and it didn't seem to me like it was a threat to me or anything. So I'm just saying, and familiar with, no, not familiar, but I know of past gangs before, and you know, back in the 80s, it was harder for me because they thought, you know, because of if you're a different colour, shall we say, it's tougher, because they picked on me for that at times. Not all of them, but it was just, you know, it did happen, but not. And I got by it, I got through it. I had the size on my advantage right enough, because I was quite big for my age, and that did help. I was quite a lot fitter as well, so I was quite stronger. But so that doesn't really mean an awful lot, but it was something of an advantage. But what I'm saying is that I'm familiar with that, but it's been a long time. A stupidity, no, because going into that, but I mean, it's a public, you know, public place, public path. No, that means shit, because you can still get stabbed or, you know, but it's like a sixth sense. It's like I knew that it would be, if I felt like I didn't feel comfortable about doing it, I wouldn't have done it. And I assessed the situation, I just thought, well, I was feeling hard, it'd be alright, and it's just going in with I was just going in with blind, whatever, just blind, dumb stupidity, I guess, but yeah, probably that. But anyway, it wasn't to stop me. I wanted to get up there, get the view. It's like going into buildings, you know, buildings like that. You go in there in blind faith because it's stupid, anything can happen, you know, you take risks. Like leaving the car, but I did leave it there because it was near the circle. I left the car there at the circle. I knew that it was near the main road. I can't even leave it here at night or anything, but they would probably think it's a decoy anyway, just because it's quite suspicious. I did clock a car sitting there before I came in. It moved off as I went in. Probably just made a phone call or something. So I know they're going to be here long. Usually, if anybody's wanting to break in, they'll suss it out first. But they'll be away on the bike. If they've got a nick anything, just smash the glass, grab it and away. But because it's near the road, it's cameras, it's still light, still a lot of people. I weighed all that up before I leave the property. If it was like the middle of the night and it was dark, then I'd have to think again. I'd have to think about it. But never mind that. What I'm going to be doing now is get myself questioned by security by driving around the site. Because I will. But I'll get footage and I'll ask if it's okay. It's just a public road, so I'll be putting on the windscreen dash, you know, as usual. And then if I could get out, I'll get some close-ups, try and get nearer the steelworks for you. So I do all this shit so you don't have to. No, I do it because I want to go here. I'm doing it because I want to be here. I want to visit the places that I'm interested in, and I'm videoing it for myself primarily, and I'll share it with you because I like sharing my stuff and experiences. The ones that I select to share with you, I'll do so. So I will do. So it's for you as well, and for those that find it interesting. So it's 7:30. Should be lighty for a wee bit yet. Right, let's crack on with it there. Feel much safer when I'm in the car. Just when you close that door and put the key in the ignition, the engine starts. Just feel better. But yeah, all this shite about sixth sense bollocks. Think you could just walk through there and, you know, you'll turn into the Incredible Hulk and you'll be a superhero. You can manage it. Anybody starts, you just do them in, all that bollocks. Well, yeah, what? One guy, me, against them, I could be fucking stabbed to be dead. If you know, it was just damn stupidity that I went in there. But at the end of the day, it was a public place. I felt fine. I knew what I was doing. I was just going on about it now because usually when you think back on it, say, well, because I got a bit of a fright at first, and I thought, well, what am I doing going through there? And they didn't see me at first because they were sitting, and then I saw them, and then I said, right, I thought about it, and I went back in, I went through, and well, obviously I know what they were doing, like, and so you want some. Nah. So, but you can be polite with them. But no, it's not that I can handle myself pish. I wouldn't be able to handle myself, and I don't know. I just do my best. You just fucking go mad and just do your best if you were getting attacked. If you're trained up, we did do the judo in the 80s, but that was what 40 years ago. So you know what I mean? Okay, I got the Archie Briggs award. That doesn't mean nothing. When I was about 10, 11, fuck, what's that going to do? Again, it's just. I mean, I was a lot fatter then, but I mean, now you think, oh, you could do these things, you just go in there. You know, it's just damn stupidity, really. It was just, if I get stabbed, you get stabbed, you know what I mean? You just hope that it doesn't happen. And that's what I did. Again, I know anybody that could take them on. If I just went there, they're just daft, just stupidity. But never mind. Doesn't matter. There's no big deal. I'm just tired now. I've done a lot and just I try to dwell on it. But I want to get this done. So I've got the camera mount there. I'll get in the corner and then I'll see the blue light one and I'll get pulled in. What are you doing? What are you doing? But I'll be alright because so far when I've been stopped it's been fine. So I'll probably get checked. You know. That's just how it is. That building was pretty big. If there was others here like the ones that would go cruising in the exploring in the buildings, then I would have been interested in. But because I'm just here on my own, I will not be going in a building of that size and in that condition to explore for anything. Because if anything happens, there's nobody there to help you out. And if the phone breaks, and you know you can't phone, you might not get a signal, you might fall, you might break the phone and not get a signal, and break a leg or something. Something could fall on you, conscious. You could be in there for ages. So I wouldn't, as much as I was interested to have a look in that building, I wouldn't go in there on my own. And you don't know who's in there as well. Just as you know, it just took me by surprise with that because it was kind of like secluded, that tunnel, and it could be a lot more in there that might not be so friendly, you know. But yeah, basically you got to be careful. So it's really some of these areas you got to be careful with because there's hazards for the condition of the building. You don't know who's hanging about in these areas. And the other area, the security will be looking for. It's their job. They're going to stop and question you. It's as simple as that. That's their job. But the ones I've come across have been sound. They've been nice, friendly, and they've just advised us and say, yeah, if you're fine as long as you don't do that, and blah blah blah, and that's fine. That's cool. And it isn't really that long because I make it obvious what I'm doing, and then they're going to wonder what I'm doing because I'm wandering around. They're not there for a specific reason, and just there genuinely looking around, and it's their job to ask, and they'll do that, and that's fine. I'm cool with that because I'm not there with any intention of doing anything wrong. So I'm just there for, as I said earlier, I'm just there for the curiosity, the reasons that I mentioned, and interested because I am. That's the stuff. It might not be in the tourist thing. You won't get it on your 10 best places to visit, but I like that stuff. I like that kind of stuff. That's why I go out my way to do this. I come to these places for that reason. Yeah. So, and as I say, I share it on here for anybody else like myself. It's like-minded. It's interested in stuff I like. Earlier on, I was at a tourist place where there's families and everywhere. You know, it was a nice place. But I also like this kind of stuff. Okay, some areas are dangerous, but you got to be careful. So you can see some smoke at that chimney there. You might see it if we could. It's not really coming. You'll see better when I put it on there. Right, let's get going. Right, so we've got the camera pointing forward. It's 8:15. It's going to be getting dark soon, so there's even more chance I'm going to get. What? Just look at this. Oh, no. Bloody. Well, it's because I had the air conditioning on earlier. I've got to. Just got to get rid of the. I've turned the air conditioning off. So that's the phenomenon that happens sometimes. It steams up for a bit. So that's the thing you got to be careful of as well. You probably know, but if you put your air conditioning off, still have your blowers on, sometimes it'll steam up. That's the moisture that's still in the condenser and the evaporator, I think it's called. Anyway, I've no idea exactly what we're going and just kind of winging this. I'm going to go around this way and I'm just winging it. I don't have a plan. My sat-nav's off because I don't want to be going on the motorway, so I don't want to be leaving. Steel Works left. I don't know, it's absolutely melting. It's actually quite nice when the sunset colours go in it. The Harbour Way and on now. Damn. I don't know if this is heading towards it. I'm getting a brilliant view to the right, but fortunately I can't turn that camera. Try and do is video is just going to be ridiculously long. I'm going to have to make multiple parts, like. I'm just going to turn down this way and just see what I could see. I don't know if this is a good idea. I haven't gone through anything that says private road. I think this is just it's like a kind of like an industrial estate kind of. It's like a good view of the steelworks, but no. Spray tech. So this is like a sort of business industrial estate kind of thing, but you get a little bit of the view of that thing up ahead. So I don't think I'm going to go much further in here because it's just sort of. So I'm just going to turn and head back out of here because it's not going anywhere other than into. Into the estate, industrial estate. This is industrial estate, which I'm not want to go in. It's all works protection. I wonder if that was security. So this isn't really saying that I'm not allowed to be here. She's just coming into sort of like a business area, business park, like industrial estate or sort of. So it's kind of like a semi-public road or something. I guess I'll be alright being here, just driving along here. It doesn't say no entries or anything. Private. So there's that one there said private lane back there, so I wouldn't go and drive there. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. So I can't even remember where I came now. It was that way, so I'm going to turn right, see if I can get another view. Steelworks. This is looking more promising. Oh, is that a security van? Probably will be. Wondering what I'm doing. Or, I don't know, maybe not. But I hope you can see that if you look to the right. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop here. This is like a... I don't know, is this a residential area or something? So I'm not really going to bother. That's probably for the workers actually, this steel. I'm going to guess this is for the... Aye, it's a private area, like, so I'm reckoning that's for the workers. I'll be like a kind of accommodation. I can't really sit here long because it's actually see, I can't park opposite the chevrons because that's going to force them to go in them. So I'm just going to be 2 seconds anyway. Shouldn't I do this? But. So, and there's not really much traffic at all, but it still doesn't mean it's alright. But I'm just literally going to be just a couple of minutes so I can zoom in on this because this looks absolutely amazing. I mean, I can hear the steam and everything. I can hear the machines through here. Wow. Getting a great view now. I'd just love to get a little bit closer. I'd like to get a visit, a tour in there actually. That would just make my day, that would. It really would. You could hear the gases for the... I'm going to have to do a bit of a bit of research into it to find out what the, you know, a bit of specifications and what goes on exactly. You know, I know it's steel works, but I want to know a wee bit more. Maybe a selfie, hang on. So we'll do a selfie and do this at the same time. So I'm just going to get a selfie. So I'll do it better. Oh, that is sort of lorry and everything, isn't it? Well, oh, that was good. I want to get closer to that. Yeah, quite chuffed with that. It's a nice evening, nice colours, got a good view of it. I was driving here on a couple of days back. I'm saying definitely coming here to visit this. Oh, check this. A lovely sunset to go with it, eh? I just went to see steam and stuff, you know, coming from there against the sunset, but I had to get to the other side for that. Yeah, that was... Oh, that's okay. That was quite a sight. So I'm gonna put the camera on there. I'll drive over, see if we can get closer and experience being closer to it. And if I could ask if they do tours, as I mentioned, it's a long way to go from Dundee to here, like, oh gosh, 500 odd miles. So, but then again, I've travelled all the way down, not far from here, Bristol, well, further on, it was Bridgewater for the Hinkley Point B and Hinkley Point C nuclear power stations. I've toured them both. The C was being built at the time of the coach tour on that, and Hinkley Point B actually got in to do the tour. It was the EDF Energy tours. So I'd like to go and tour them again sometime. But right, let's go. Let's have a wee look, see. Let's get a little bit closer. Get a little bit closer on the public side, legally, without going in, you know, staying on the correct side of the boundary, not going in or anything like that, without permission, of course. But I'll get closer on, as close as I am legally allowed to, and film and put on YouTube. Put the lights on. Get a bit sun's down, so even though I don't really need the lights on, it's just so I can be seen. The sun goes down, the shadows start to appear more in the bulb area, so you need to have your exterior lights on for that reason, because you get dark shadow patches. As soon as that sun lowers, it goes down. Maybe bright in the sun, but well, it goes down. You still got to drive your lights on when it's like dusk, but you've got a clump of trees without your lights, you won't be seen. So you've got to have them on. Now I'm going to turn right. It's a lovely sunset, I really enjoy the colours here. Oh yes! No, I don't know if I'm going to be allowed, but I'm going to... oh, I tell you, that is... So I had to cut that bit because I got to the security gate, but what I done is I asked the security if it was okay to film there, but I wouldn't be able to film on the actual property of the Tata without appropriate permission, so that's fine. I cooperate with him and that's fine. He was, sound about it, but then it'd be fine off the, could film where I am at this side and zoom in, like I asked him that would be fine. So but you could still hear it quite clearly, you probably will as well. And only park here temporarily, and I'll zoom in and show you this, because it's just amazing, like, you know. So let's get on there. It'll be getting dark soon, so I'll get out and get some close-ups from here on the side of Lee, and they're all right with me filming here at this point and zooming in, as long as it's not on their property. So, and it's all with their property, it's okay. So I did check. So just here temporarily, I'm going to just get out for a bit and get some close-ups, and you can hear the noises from the gases coming out there, the steam and that from the cooling or whatever it is. Now that's a lovely sunset. So it's what I'll do is I'll maybe see if I can get further along, see what's along there. Sort of stay here for a couple more minutes and then I'll get going. So yeah, I'm going to get along there if I can, see what I can see along there. So I like seeing the lorries come in. It's impressive. I like it. I just like the atmosphere, and I find it amazingly fascinating, interesting, quite cool. I like lorries, I like big machinery, I like learning how they work. And, I won't zoom in on the lorry, he's just doing his job, but I'm a fan of him. Right, I'll go a bit further along then, see if I could get any, see what's along there. It's 8:15. I'd say I've spent quite a considerable time today touring things and visiting places. I won't put it all in one video. Starting to mist up again. It's because, as I said, the air conditioning was on earlier. So I could have walked a bit along there, but that's quite a smart view. I can see it from the right, but it means I'm going to have to. Well, see what I can do maybe later on when it's darker. I'm going to go along here a bit anyway before it's dark. I'm going to see what's along here before it's pitch dark. I might come back this way, but I more likely will come back this way. Oh, that's it. Oh, well, I've got to get footage of that. You won't see it, but that is just amazing. Oh gosh. Right, I'm going to have to find somewhere to stop. Probably where that one is. In fact, yeah, that goes probably in a bit here. I'll just switch off from that. That's just a spectacular sight. I've got to get footage of this, like. Wow. It's impressive, I'll tell you. I did love to get a tour in there, but I don't know, I'd have to write off and whatnot. So probably will at some point. It's a long way to go though. See, that's the sort of effect I was wanting to see with the mixture of the steam and the sunset colours. It's quite an impressive sight. So I'm going to do a search on this. I'll get along there a bit before it gets pitch black. I won't need to go along there. Like I said, I'll just get the sea clearer here, so I'll get further along this. Yeah, I like lorries. Look at this. There's flue gases coming off of the probably the furnace or something. It must be in the thousands of degrees when it's that colour. It goes blue. It's like when I used to do the weld, you had to get the flame, well, it was brazen as well. You had to get the flame just right, and if it's blue, it's with the right temperature to melt the brass. But it's just the different colours of flames, different temperatures, and it was burning. Quite impressive, right? That's a cool shot, this. One time I did want to be a lorry driver, tanker driver. That's what I know, years ago. But buses is my main hobby anyway, so that's what I do. I drive buses and I like it. You know, I like driving buses. I like buses, but it's a job. You know, so it's got its like any just the same as it. You know, it's got the same circumstances as any job. You know, it's a job at the end of the day. But I like buses as a hobby. I also like lorries and all this. You know. But to get to go into these sort of places, you know, deliver stuff, collect stuff, amazing. I just find it, I just keep saying that because it's fascinating, isn't it? It's a spectacular sight, it's not one I see every day. Obviously those that live here and work there will see it every day, but I don't, so But my dad used to work in factories and industrial sort of stuff, you know. When I was very young, he took me in and showed me around. Well, I went with him, but he didn't really show me around as such that I could have learned much. I was just a kid. But I was in different sort of things back then, you know. Obviously, it was health and safety, but different era back in the late 70s, early 80s. My dad used to say he used to go into the industrial estates, he's worked on that, and there was always, I remember it puts me back to that sort of era when the series kind of fascinating pipe works, all the different sounds and stuff, you know. I've been interested in physics, it was my favourite subject, strongest subject at school, that was always what I learned. So I'm back on the move again and going to go further along this road. It's obviously a huge site and there's stuff along here as well. So I don't know how much I'm going to get to cover before it gets totally dark. But it might be interesting, well it will be interesting to see it lab at night as well. So it seems to stretch quite a bit. All sorts of various stuff. I wonder what that is up in the distance here, white buildings with these white towers with the lights on them. That's pretty smart. I wonder what that is, I'm curious to get a closer look at that. It's really smart. Warehouses or something on the light. There's like conveyor belts maybe in there or something. To make steel, I mean there's obviously the processes. Iron ore, do all that, melt it down or whatever, fragmise it and melt it down. I don't know the full process, I'll have to research into it, but I'd love to learn it. I mean, I got taught a lot about it, you know, school and also research and general interest. A good mate of mine, he's in engineering and that, my dad's sort of engineered, orientated, you know, engineer minded. I'll ask loads of questions about how things are made. So yeah, it's interesting. They're buildings on the right though. So we can turn right in the circle and get down to it. I mean, I'll probably not be able to film in the premises as usual. But I don't know, just how close I'm going to get to it. And I guess it's probably like a sort of warehouse. I don't think they do the process, more maybe, I don't know, preparations for making the steel, raw materials or whatever. Maybe add stuff to the steel as well. I don't know the full process. You get it from iron ore, rock. And we can mine it, haven't we? That's the biggest steelworks in the UK, I believe. Right, so I want to turn down. Here. You'll be able to see the buildings a lot better. So again, I won't be able to just go right in. So probably better maybe just stop filming about, you know, a bit here, maybe get a bit close. Again, I'll probably just introduce myself as to what I'm doing in security. Yeah, I'm just going to turn this off now. So I'm just going to just show you that, and that's it. I can't really go much further because there is like security and workers and that there with their lorries, so I'm not going to be going in there and filming that. Just show you from here what I can. I've got to be sensible about these things, you know. But there you go. Right, so I'm going to go back along the Harbour Road. I think I've got as far as covered as much as I can, pretty much full length. There is a reservoir further back up the direction I was heading, the opposite way going now, but I don't see nothing now. It's pitch dark. Well, it's getting really dark, you're not going to see very much, but you will get a lovely view of the skyline with that in the foreground, the factories, the chimneys and the steam. So I'm going to probably just head back to where Well, that disused bit, I'll just kind of round the video there, or anywhere where it can stop without causing obstruction. So, just get the view now, looking at this direction. But these houses that were behind that gate was, I think that'll be the workers' accommodation, because they'll probably work here for days at a time, maybe. And they may live there permanently, I don't know. That like Lookers, the Royal Air Force in Fife. They've got their like military bases, barracks, camps, sort of could be temporary accommodation. I'm going to guess because of the sheer size of this place. It is, after all, I believe, the biggest steelworks in the UK, so there'll be a lot of workers in there. Tell you what, I'll turn a bit left. Point the camera a little bit to the left here. See a wee bit more. So I'm quite tired now. I think I need to get my tea and then head back to my nearby hotel. Tata Steel Works. Yeah, it's well worth a visit, and got the footage as well. I can safely say I've been near it. I've heard it, smelt it. I've been next to it. I've spoke to, well, I asked the security, so I spoke to staff, I suppose you could say. So I've visited this area, but not an official one. I would like to get an official tour in there. I really would. I'd have to write in and, there's loads and loads of places I'd love to visit of similar sort of thing. So Port Talbot. So the actual town of the, well, I suppose it's a town, I guess, of Port Talbot further on. I haven't really visited that yet. It's dark, I don't think I'm going to see a great deal, but I suppose I could maybe drive through. There's rolls of steel there on the left bit of it. I think it is it, looks like it. It is, wow. Yeah, finished product. There'll be quite a few ton of them, I reckon. I suppose a lot of that will go to the car manufacturer, because a lot of cars are genuinely made from pressed steel panels. So the press panels. So I'm trying to remember where this place is. I've completely kind of got lost. I don't really know. Might have been down that way, going the roundabout, going in circles. There's no traffic, so there's not any real problems. Heck I'm doing. What the hell, no, somebody's going to be on my tail. I hate it when I'm lost and somebody's on my tail. I'm thinking going down where that car went. Because as I say, I've got my sat nav off and just try to figure out. See, everything's a bit different when it's dark. Town centre on the right, we're not going in there. Well, actually, I don't know. I find this disused flat, where the bloody heck is it? I can't believe I've gone as far along as this. Was it as far as long as this? I don't really know where I'm just winging it. winging it. I hate it when there's a car on my tail as well, because I'm not really 100% sure where I'm going. So I'm probably going past it now. So that's it. I can't make any harsh decisions. I'm just going to have to go this way anyway, because there is traffic now, so I can't change my mind at the last second. There's traffic about. I've just got to go this way and then just turn it. So I just literally wing it. I don't know if I'm heading towards Swansea. I'm going to sat there, but I'll turn this forward. See what's going on. Different languages as well, eh? That makes it hard. Getting a bit tired now. I don't know if just what there is to see. At Port Talbot. So I'd probably just head along here and just see what's what. Will I turn left? Maybe turn left and see what's doing. But then again, there's a sign up ahead. I'll see what that says. Way up at the distance there. And see what's what. 29. I might have to just call it a night, have a tea, and then head back. Maybe get some rest. I'm thinking to get a train tomorrow to somewhere in Wales. Do a train trip across country. Get a car of me rest, give myself a rest from driving, and just drive to the old station in Swansea and just hop on a train somewhere in Wales, and just have a wee day out in Wales, go via the train. I haven't decided anything about where I'm going to go. Like, I don't know anything about the trains here. I know there's a rail station, so that's about it. So I'll do it in the morning, because tomorrow's Saturday. I don't really want to do the rail on the Sunday, because I'll be limited for times, I guess, being a Sunday. What's this now on the left? What's that? Hollywood Park, Sandsfield. I have no idea what the heck that is. I'm just going to go straight on. It's getting dark now. I don't know if it's worth, if there's any interest to use or what. I just turn off the camera and save the video. It'll be too long. I'm heading in near towards Swansea, so it doesn't really look that exciting at this stage. So what I'll do is I'll just turn this camera off and I'll round the video off at somewhere later. So I've seen a retail park. I'm going to just saw KFC. I'm going to just have a wee look in there. We got a bite here. I'll put the camera back on so you can see just a little bit of the end of the video. I'll do a little bit of driving for the end bit. It's about. It's about as exciting as it's going to get. But I don't have a plan, so get out in this bloody place. You get to see a wee bit of houses up there. Look, there's a few houses. That gives you an idea what the houses are like in this bit of the Swansea stroke, wherever I am. Some of the outskirts of Swansea, between Swansea and Port Talbot. So I'm in a retail park of some sort. I don't know what it's called. Park. Oh, it's a different language, is it? Christ. Subway, KFC, right? So, so you see a little bit of, you've seen a retail park somewhere in Swansea, Talbot, yes. That's something for you that you wouldn't have seen otherwise if you've not been here before. You get to see just a wee bit of what's going on a Friday night here at Swansea, Port Talbot or whatever the heck, and wherever I am. So just to give you a better idea, that's where I am anyway. That's Port Talbot, Tata Steel Induction Centre, round about here. So don't know what the blooming won't even go in focus now. It's got KFC Port Talbot, so there you go, that's where I'm heading into for my tea. There you go, that's what the Port Talbot KFC looks like here, this one anyway. So I don't know what to do, you know, it's late and tired. I remember this video will be done in different parts, so I'll probably just make this a video for it in itself. Because I've done quite a lot earlier on the day. But the video will be way too long, so I'll have to split it into bits. I'm getting that way, sort of tired, and eat my tea, and get back to my hotel. Because as I say, I've got three days to cram pack as much in as I can. So, and with the heat as well earlier, and just driving, getting in and out cars, walking about. Having to introduce myself to security, wonder what's going on, and then you're passing visitors and tourists, and God, it's a busy day, and it's interesting. I've never set foot on any of these places before, so on experience, but it takes its toll at this time, and it psychologically feels tiring as well when it gets darker earlier, even though it's only 9:15 at night. But anyway, it's hope you enjoyed that. I don't know what episode it'll be. I haven't compiled the series, but it will be part of my Wales excursion videos. I'll title this one Port Talbot Steel Works, and it'll be a subtitle in the main video. Right, I'm going to get my tea. Okay, thanks for watching. See what else I put on my channel. Okay, bye now.